So how was it like to work and have to interact with Chucky? Like, how does that work? And is he as heavy as he kind of seems?
I was very skeptical at first, because I was very nervous when I found out I was gonna be working with a puppet, but it's so realistic when you're like standing in front of it. It just looks like you're acting with another actor. Because every single movement and every single twitch and every single eye blink, every single thing, there's a different person to work it, and they're a well-oiled machine. That puppeteer team is incredible.
Yeah, and it's also kind of cool, like being able to work with something that I've seen, and it's like kind of seeing behind the scenes of how it works, and it's kind of cool. It's like there's so much things going on to make this guy do like just be Chucky, and it's kind of amazing seeing that come to life.
And
Yeah.
is he as heavy? Because it seems like he has like the weight of a baby.
I had to hold him in a few scenes. He is definitely an arm workout. Arm workout, definitely, yeah.
I've never personally held him, but I've seen other people, and they were like stressed out. They were like, they had to put him down and be like, "Who?"
Yeah, there was one scene where Zach had to hold him for like a good 10 minutes straight in one scene, and he was just like, I need to put it down. It's heavy. It definitely weighs a few pounds.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So as you guys were saying, you have more time since this is a series instead of a movie to explore Chucky, and we're learning a bit more about his origin story. What would you say has been and also we're learning that at least this time around, Chucky in the beginning at least wants to protect Jake, and it's not his normal serial killer, I just want to kill everyone. What was, while working on this series, like the most surprising thing that you learned about Chucky?
um,
Oh,
well, one of the most surprising things that I learned just about the whole like logistics of the actual doll was how much is just right in front of you and real. Because I was thinking going into this that it's going to be like maybe like a green screen, like working with like a green screen, like somebody with their hand up the back of of a little green doll. Like I didn't think any of it was going to be that real, and then I realized, oh my god, this is like acting with a real actor. Um, so that was very surprising for me, just about the actual Chucky doll in general.
uh, I guess like, I guess like Chucky. I guess it was interesting to learn about his past and how it kind of started for him being like a kid. I thought it started for him being a little bit older, but it started for him being like a kid, which was kind of like, okay, geez, a little bit twisted. Um, and I think it was kind of interesting kind of see like his origin story too, which is something that you don't really see before yet.
Yes, awesome. Especially his thing with Peter Pan, that was super disturbing. So,
Very odd.
yes, awesome. Thank you so much. Hi guys, I'm Ariana. So you guys are cousins in the show, but you have like a very terrible relationship to say the least.
Definitely.
Could you guys kind of go more in detail of that tension and kind of the jealousy and misunderstandings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the show, um, it's kind of like the two separate families. The two brothers are completely different dynamics. So we have, obviously Junior's side, which is the more rich, kind of brought up, family, and then we have my side, which is the more, poor like side of the family. And actually, and one of my actually favorite scenes that I've shot with Teo was the dinner scene, where kind of we see that the two families kind of converge, and you can definitely see the tension.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the relationship between the two is like two being Junior and Jake is definitely it's a very interesting relationship because Jake, his home life really just not great. His father, losing his mother as well. His father then became a drunk, and they just don't have a great home life. And then Junior, on the surface of that side of the family, it seems super great, but also Logan isn't too different from Lucas, so they both have very similar issues. Um, and Logan takes it out on Junior, and puts so much pressure on him to perform as a runner, and then that pressure builds up in Junior, and then he takes it out on Jake by bullying him at school. So yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
Yes, for sure. Thank you. Another thing I wanted to ask you is we see Chucky's origin story and how he can kind of see, and it happened to him, the potential of someone being a great killer. Do you think it was coincidental or planned that him and Jake meet up? And does he see potential in Jake to be a killer? And he's also very protective of him. So more about Jake and Chucky's relationship would be great.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't really know. With Chucky, he always seems to have, a master plan, but I guess it is a coincidence that I find him at the yard sale. But I think throughout, so Chucky gets to see my life and seeing how I could be, a target for him, someone he can manipulate just because of the situation that the character is in. And yeah, he sees that and he takes advantage, and Jake may turn to the dark side because of that.
Yeah, and he's very good with his hands with that sculpting, so we'll see what he does.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.